Good morning.
Good morning, boss.
Yes.
Look, guys, I stole the teacher for the first job.
Yeah. For the first job, because we actually thought that it was going to be a little bit longer. But we should have known better because it's a warm season grass. Because it's been like almost a month.
Yeah, we haven't mowed this one in a month, and you'll see it hasn't grown. And we got, like you guys have seen in the previous video, we had a whole week of no work.
Well, so you know what's going to happen is it's not very long this time, but I bet you that it is going to get a little bit of boost this week.
Yeah, because we're supposed to be in the 80s.
Yeah.
We're still looking at nighttime temperatures. We have 2 days where it dips down to 41 and 42, but the daytime temperatures are still 65, 70 degrees them days. So
nice.
And I think all the way out until the 22nd of November, I think where nighttime temperatures are 48 still. So
yeah,
as
nice.
a low, which means that the grass that we planted previous will still germinate and still do good and have a good growth. And then the seed we're going to be doing this week, we have 2 of them. So the goal is hopefully when we're done our aerations on Thursday, this development, that the cold doesn't set in for at least 3 weeks afterwards.
No, it would be really nice to actually get another decent rainstorm.
Well, I think I seen it's supposed to rain like Monday next week.
Yeah.
Monday or Tuesday. So
we just need to get these aerations done this week and we'll be golden.
Okay, let's get out and mow this one real quick, and then I'm dropping the boss back at the house and I'm gonna go mow some.
I have a question for you guys.
What is it?
Do you like fall? I love fall. Fall is my favorite time of year.
You know why fall is the favorite time of the year? Because Rachel loves to clean up those things out there.
No, I do not.
That's her favorite part of lawn care is leaf cleanups. Have you guys
what I
ever
was gonna
seen
say.
anybody like leaf cleanups?
I just do not like the leaves. So I'm really going to have to make sure I'm wearing a mask again. Which I've been wearing all summer because like the pollen and
I had stopped wearing my face shield sometimes, and I pay for it.
You better put one on, yeah.
I pay for it because it's leaves now. There's more pollen, like Rachel said, the dust. And
yeah.
When I don't, you get that. You're like up at night going.
But it is really healthy for your lawn to mulch up the leaves. Yeah. I know that a lot of people say, oh, well, leave your leaves for the critters and stuff like that. Designate areas for critters.
Yeah, or pick up all your leaves off your lawn. We mulch in all the leaves if we can as much as possible. That's why we still mow all the way through to December. If it's warmer and the leaves are still falling, we just change it up from weekly to every 9 to 12 days, and our bi-weeklies are 14 days still.
And we're really lucky because pretty much all of our lawns have places for critters and mulched up leaves. So, so you still have like the best of both worlds. You know, you can still keep your old flower seeds on your flowers and mulch in your beds and the leaves in your beds for the critters, and then still have a nice lawn.
Yeah.
So all right,
let's get out and get done. First one, as you guys see, it isn't even that long. We didn't do that. Oh man, I hope I can back up in here now.
Yeah.
I can't turn around down at the end anymore. So Rachel's gonna mow everything except for the hill, as usual. We'll get this one cleaned up. See all the leaves coming down now? Ugh. Leaves. Rachel's favorite. Okay, Rachel's finishing up mowing the sides of this one. I'm gonna go around weed eating. You guys did see we did mow this yard probably 3 or 4 times in the front because it was a little thicker and longer, and that's what we do when we're behind. We haven't been able to mow any lawns. This is the first one of the week besides yesterday, our yard. But this one was almost a month behind. So yeah, we will mow it 3 or 4 times a week already. So let me get the weed eating the rest of this, and then we'll get off to the next one. We're done this one. Even though we mowed it 3 or 4 times, it only took us 29 minutes to do, so not too bad. Looks a lot better than it was. Rachel's finishing up blowing off. What is that right there?
A chicken?
What the heck's it?
Oh my gosh. Oh, it's hurt. Whose chicken is it?
I imagine it's the guy over here's chicken, but what's wrong with it?
Its leg. Something's wrong with its leg.
Oh, is it moving at all? I mean, it's still moving.
Yeah, the chicken, it got up.
I just looked at it. I looked over there. How long has that chicken been there?
I don't know. Look, it's not putting pressure on this one leg.
That's what happens in this area. Chickens running everywhere. That's not your chicken, is it?
No.
We do live on the next street.
No, that's not ours. Oh yeah, she's not doing well. Oh, that stinks.
I bet you it's the neighbors. But So I'm done this one. As you've seen, I went over it 3 times. It took me, so you guys seen the back, this is the front, and the back was the back. It took me an hour. By the time I'm done blowing off all the walkways and the beds, it took me an hour to do this one. Normally it takes us 30 minutes, I think, with me and Rachel doing it. But it did take us an hour this time, because I mowed it 3 times. So you guys seen that one. It took me an hour and 5 minutes. I did mow it 3 times. And some people ask, well, why do you guys mow the lawn 3 times? Well, when we're behind like that, that was 28 days of growth or more. I couldn't find when the last time we did it. And we did tell the client was perfectly fine, no complaints. When you can get to it, we completely understand. Almost all of our clients are like that. We just tell them if we're behind, if you need something done like soon, right away, just let us know and we'll try to fit you ahead if it's an emergency. But other than that, yeah, we do mow it 3 times to get it looking as good as if we were to mow it 1 time in a week. It's our fault we're behind, but we don't completely lose money. It took me an hour to do that whole property, mowing, weed eating, and doing everything you guys seen, and we do bill $65 for that one. Normally, with me and Rachel there, we can get it done in under 30 minutes. So, and it's still the same price, but there's 2 of us there, you remember mowing then. But if you bid your properties at a decent rate, when you do get behind, even if you got to double mow them, normally we're only double mowing, but all these today, they're going to be 3-4 mows on 1 yard. Just because they're so far behind, especially the next 3 we're doing. The next 3 we're doing haven't been mowed in definitely a month. So let's go get Rachel and we'll get back to mowing. The boss is back, guys.
This one doesn't really need to be mowed.
Even though it's been 5 weeks.
Yeah. No,
right?
It's long. It's definitely pretty shaggy.
It's not as long as the last one we mowed. And that one was only like 4 weeks behind, or we were behind like 3 or 4 weeks on that one. So.
Yeah. Well, that one has more fescue.
And this is behind for another reason, but we won't even get into that. Yeah, we just pushed this one off because, yeah. You guys probably have some of them too.
Yeah.
But we're going to get out and mow this. It's the hill. I'll set you up so we can get some mowing action going on. And then we have just, what, 1 more after this one, right? To mow. And then we're going to go do that aeration.
Yes.
So not bad. We are going to finish the day with an aeration, seed, and fertilizer.
Yeah.
So let's get this going.
All right.
Guys, this one's so long the grass is laying over.
Well, I think it came from down, the water came down and through the goalies. A river ran through it.
Yeah.
We had so much rain last week.
Okay, let's just hope this hill doesn't rut up. Rachel's going to do the flat parts. I do the hill. Right?
Yeah.
go. This one's done. The hill's done. These are 2. It's that one and the next one. Oh boy, it got warm out. One more and that one's going to be, I think, a lot longer than this one was. It's a hill too. Should be fun. A little long, right?
A little?
Just a little, right guys?
Yeah.
Look. Oh my goodness, that is long. Was a mess, right? There you guys go. We are done this one. Okay guys, here's one that, if you remember, I sprayed a couple weeks back, like maybe a month ago. Most of the weeds, if not all, are dead. We're not going to spray today. We're just going to aerate and seed this one. And then I'll come back after he mows it 2 times. So Rachel's almost done the front. What I'm doing here, guys, is them edgers don't really block out the seed from getting in the bed. So what I do is just go around, and for new subscribers, what I do is just go around and do a 1-foot perimeter by hand. The best thing, if I could, would be to get a drop spreader, but they're hard to come by. So that might be a good idea for investment next year. is a drop spreader, because a drop spreader, it drops down straight, and I would never use a drop spreader to fertilize. It's just, if you don't do it perfect, you can over fertilize it. But a drop spreader, you can just run along this whole edge and it'll drop a straight line of seed all the way down and around. That or a slit seeder, but the same thing, a slit seeder, you'd have more trouble. You'd be with the same aerator going along the edges, you'd probably be a little harder. So a drop seeder would probably be really nice to go around all these beds. So I'm gonna go around and actually put all the seed around these beds in the whole yard, and then I'm gonna go start here by seeding the front. I heard somebody mentioned that the Jonathan Green seed had weed seed in it. I'm not sure. I mean, this one that I have says it has none, unless there's like a tiny bit in there that they're not saying. But I mean, do all these at 4, 11, 19. Yeah, it's 100% when you add them all up without any extra seed in it, but hopefully not. Maybe some other ones do, but we'll see. I went around and did all the edges. Rachel's working on finishing this up, but then all I gotta do is spread seed and blow everything off. Now, we don't mow this one, we just treat this yard. Those are nice little pepper plants. My pepper plants never look that good. Finish this one. Rachel's blowing off the fertilizer and seed off the porch in the back. We are done. One aeration, and I don't even remember how many lawns, but they were all overgrown lawns, so. But we're done for the night. Mowing most of the day tomorrow. I think all mowing tomorrow, and I'm mowing most of them. I'm solo tomorrow, guys, until the big giant one. Okay,
Pretty sunset.
Don't mind my dirty window. But this should be a really pretty sunset over here. Oh yeah, look at that. Nice.
Yeah, that is pretty.
Minus the dirty window. One day I'll have it clean for you guys.
That made it worse, buddy. You didn't do enough.
They'll dry by the time we go around this corner, hopefully. Fall days are always pretty.
Yeah, the one development we just had to go to, there were so many leaves.
Yeah, there were. Cool. Nice sunset.
Yeah.
So we are done our day.
We are done our day.
That last yard looked pretty good, right?
Yeah, really pretty. And what is this, our third season?
Yeah.
Or third aeration at least. Because I think we picked them up, in the middle of the year?
Yeah.
The 1 year. So, yeah. So it looks really nice.
And he mows all that. And so we'll see what it looks like in a couple weeks when I go back to spray. Probably 3 weeks. Unless we get really super cold and freezing by then. I doubt it, though.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. So we got a good amount done today. We still have, who knows, maybe 10, 8, 7 aerations left to do. I think I lost count. Not too many more, though, right?
Yeah, I kind of lost count too.
We're almost there, though.
Almost done.
And then in the leaf cleanup.
Yeah.
So, guys, thanks for watching.
We really do appreciate you guys. All your likes, all your comments. You're all awesome. Thank you very much.
And, guys, remember?
Be happy.
Or at least try.
Have a good night.
Have a good night.